Well, it's that time of year again. Turkey, macaroni and cheese, ham, and prices on shit drop dramatically to incentivize you to buy them, and you don't need them. I got so many games to play, but for the sake of it, we're going to look at more, because you can never have enough video games, right? So, we have the Black Friday Xbox One sale. We are going to peruse the list. We're going to see what they have in store for me and for you if you're curious. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the Black Friday game entertainment sale on the Xbox store. All right, Black Friday game deals. Let's go. Okay. World War II Digital Deluxe Edition, $90. If you have $90 and you really want to buy the digital edition, go ahead. Not for me. Destiny 2 Digital Deluxe, I don't understand these digital deluxe things. I really, for the life of me, don't. But if it's your thing, hey, have at it. But for $75, don't know if that, $60, I think you're getting plenty there. But hey, FIFA 18, originally $60, $35.99. If you're a FIFA fan, could be worth something, not for me. Same story here with 2K18. Once again, not a sports player game type thing. That's just not for me. So moving on. Assassin's Creed Origins, $41.99 already. I gotta say that's pretty interesting. I'll have to be honest with you as well. I don't like Assassin's Creed games. They don't do it for me. So, but hey, I think that's one fuck of a deal for coming out so recently. And if you really want it, shit, it's not bad, about $20 off, something like that. Now, the South Park, The Fractured Butthole, $40.19. Also, new game that came out pretty recently, already dropped down to $40.19. Okay. I haven't played the first one yet, and I would like to go ahead and do that. So before I even jump into that or even think about getting that one, that definitely needs to be something that I play the first one for sure. Madden 18, once again, not my thing, but hey, it's $30 if you're interested. Need for Speed Payback, some more digital fucking deluxe stuff. I don't understand it. $47.99. Have added if you feel free to. Oh shit. Okay, so this is what I heard. Damn it, I made this video because I wasn't going to buy anything. Okay, Wolfenstein 2 is $30. All right, gotta say that I'm probably going to buy this. I played the first one and the New Blood, or the Old Blood, like something like that. I can't remember if it's new or old, but those both I really liked. This game's gotten stellar reviews, even though I've heard a couple of buddies say that it's not great. But I'm going to go out on a whim and try it myself, and for $30, absolutely. I even said to my buddy, the Retro Bro, that if it was 40, I would get it, and it's actually 30. So yeah, I might have to bite at that. I don't know what the deal is or what the price drop is for the Evil Within 2. Now, I will say I own this game already, but I haven't even touched it yet. Now, when I was telling you like buying more games, I got games I haven't even touched yet. So, the first, all I can really tell you thus far is that the first Evil Within was amazing, really great. I've heard friends say that this one's actually really good as well, even almost better than the first one. So, with that being said, if it's around $25-$30, I'd say definitely go for it. I bought it at full price, but I just haven't had the time to get around to it. Sometimes when you play games, you just got to be in that mode to play that certain game. So anyway, I'm going to eventually get around to this, but I will say, like I said, I can't speak for the second one, but the first one was great. 7 Days to Die, $9. I've heard people say this is kind of like a Minecraft game with zombies that's like more realistic. For $9, that seems like something I actually would want to check out. Maybe for a little bit. I don't know. We'll see. $9 I think is pretty decent. I think that's about the lowest price I've ever seen on it. So that might be worth something checking out. Abzu. I have this game on PS4, I believe. This was a free game on PS4 at some point or another, a couple months back. Downloaded it. It's on my hard drive, but I haven't even started it up yet. But it's kind of like made by those guys who made the Journey game and the game with the leaf or whatever. Very beautiful, gameplay, blah blah. But it's very short, quick, and sweet. I don't think there's like a lot of story into it. Just kind of a lot of visual aspects, etc., etc. But $10, I don't know. I mean, if that's something you've been dying to try out, I guess you could I mean, this game goes on sale, I feel like every week or every month, at least at one point. So if you don't grab it now, you could probably grab it in the future at some point. Agents of Mayhem, $20? What? Oh, fuck my life, dude. Okay, that it actually looks a lot of fun. I don't remember what the review scores were for it, but it looks like a hell of a lot of mindless, just shooting fucking like Saints Row type atmosphere game. So $20, that might be worth some time for $20. I don't know how long it is or what's all in it, but still, for $20, might be worth checking out. And of course, you can pay more if you want to be a retard, but hey, it's on you. Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. Yeah, no, we're just gonna go ahead and keep on going. Army Croc. I got nothing on that. For $4, knock yourself out if you're super interested. Arcade game series. You get 3 in 1 for $3.20. What a fucking deal. Guess you get some Galaga and some Dig Dug and some Pac-Man for $3.20. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I think we'll keep on scrolling on over here. Ark Survival. I've had a buddy of mine was telling me how great this is. I actually don't even know what it's much about, but I've heard great things about it. So for $38.99, maybe. I mean, if you've been looking for a decent price on it, I don't really follow this game, so I don't know. Can't tell you what the up and down is on it. I don't know if this is a good price for it, bad price for it. But I have heard several positive things about the game, so with it being this price, I might watch a few videos on it and see what it's about and see if it's worth that later on. But probably it's gonna be something that I pass on. And here we go, some deluxe edition, the gold edition, the fucking kiss my ass edition. Where's that at? Because I'll click on that because it's gonna have to be free because I'm not paying more than what the fucking game is. Like I said, I just don't buy into this extra edition thing. But anyway, Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Well, we'll just go ahead and kind of wrap all these up into one. You got Syndicate, a gold edition of Syndicate, the collection of that one thing, and then the Assassin's Creed triple pack. Whoop-de-doo. So here's the prices on them. If these appeal to you, fantastic. Like I said, I'm just not an Assassin's Creed fan, not an Assassin's Creed guy. It's just not my thing. I played the first one, and it's just left a really nasty taste in my mouth, and I didn't really ever go back to play the other ones. Maybe shame on me. Maybe in the future, we'll see. But as of right now, just not for me. Looks like there's just a whole bunch of versions of this racing game thing here. It got nothing on it. So if you know what this is, great. If you think this is a good price for it, fantastic. I can't speak on it. I got nothing on it. Back to the Future game, $5. Could be worth something. I mean, I like Back to the Future. I'm not like, crazy about it, but for $5, that might be a fun little experience there. The Banner Saga 2. Don't know what this is really at all, to be honest with you. So, I got nothing on that. But $6 and $10 might be for you. Batman: The Enemy Within, the entire thing for $14.99. Okay, well that could be something biting into. I haven't played the first Telltale game. I have it, and I played the first episode, and me even being a huge Batman fan, just couldn't find the appeal to go back and keep playing it. I like Telltale games. I like the Walking Dead Telltale games. The Batman one was pretty good. Now moving on here, we have the first one for $7.50. I will say I did play the first episode of this, and it was very appealing, really good. Typical Telltale game. But if you've been waiting on a decent price for it, $7.50, I don't think I've ever seen it hit that low, so that might be something for you. So I would say if you haven't tried it and you like Batman, or you've tried a Telltale game and you liked them, and maybe you don't like Batman, end of the day, I think that it's probably really solid. I think the first episode was good, but I just didn't continue it. So Battleborn, I actually got this game for like $10 at Walmart months ago. I'm sorry, but I think that it's good. I mean, it's Overwatch has destroyed this game. It's so left in the shadow. But there is a lot of good stuff in here that I've heard. I've seen a lot of gameplay of it, but for $7.50, I would suggest take that $7.50 and invest it into Overwatch if you have not. Battlefield 1, $30. This is the Revolution edition, whatever. Battlefield 1, I guess, is their DLC pass thing. I don't really know how much DLC goes with Battlefield 1. I got Battlefield 1 on PC and I played it. Beat the campaign, I believe. I played a little around with the multiplayer. It was all right. It's not bad. For $30, I definitely think that you could pass on that though. Battlefield bundle. I don't really know what's in the bundle, but for $26.99, it looks like you've got looks like Modern Warfare and Hardline. I don't know too much about that. Neither one of those games really appealed to me, so I got really not too much to speak on it. BioShock the Collection, $20. If you have never played BioShock, buy this game now. BioShock 1, 2, and Infinite, just amazing. 2 is the weaker out of the 3, but still a great experience. And if you maybe played the first one but haven't played the second one and third one, for $20 to experience this with I guess it's like a lot of HD. The HD is the HD version. Yeah. Stop what you're doing right now. Get $20 out and fucking buy this game for sure. Black the Fall. Don't know what this is, but it's $11.24 if you want to check it out. I got nothing on it. Borderlands, the Handsome Edition, or Handsome Collection for $20. Yeah, you'll never end this game. And if you've got an entire lifetime to devote to one game and still want to keep playing and find things to do, I'd say go for that. Borderlands just seems to like never end. That's not a bad thing in some aspects, but to me, I don't think I ever finished. Well, I lied to you. I did finish the first Borderlands. And every other Borderlands, it got way too long, and there was too many games coming out for me to not jump on, so I never finished any of the other ones. But if you've never played a Borderlands game, trust me, they are great. They are addicting, but they are very, very long. Brothers, $6. This game is kind of like a I never played it, but I've seen videos of it, like a little platforming thing where you got to work together, etc., etc. If that, has your fancy, $6, that's the price for it. Infinite Warfare is $30. Never thought I would see that game that quickly drop down to $30. So if you've been waiting on a decent price for it, you might want to jump on that. That probably won't go down to $30 again for a long time. Hell, Black Ops 3 is still like $40, which is ridiculous. But whatever, those games just happen to not drop their prices. And if you want to get that Call of Duty remake with it, you can pay, we're not even going to talk about this deluxe edition, but you can pay $47 and get both of those. A lot of people were actually getting it for the Modern Warfare edition enhanced game or whatever. All right, moving on, some Black Ops stuff here. Like I said, I don't play Call of Duty. It's not my thing. Used to be a long, long time ago. But anyway, for these prices, if these appeal to you, $44.99 for some edition, another edition, and then another edition. That works for you. Fine, so be it. Anyway, moving on. Cars 3 Driven to Win, $25. I have heard nothing of this game. I don't really, this is the type of game that I would buy for my kids, but I do think it is probably trash. This doesn't seem like it's actually really any good. I could be completely mistaken, judging a book by its cover, but you never know. Constructor, got nothing on that and have no idea what that is, but hey, it's $20. We might need to look into what that is. It looks kind of cool little poster up there. But anyway, moving on. The Crew Ultimate Edition. I played one of these Crew games before. I wasn't super impressed, so if that's something that may appeal to you if you like the other ones. This one's $25. The one Crew game that I have, it was like one of the free ones I think that was actually on Xbox. It was a racing game with a little story in there. It wasn't really appealing to me. Dark Souls 2, $16. Dark Souls 3, $24. And if you want to pay more for 3 with the deluxe, there's $34. And there's a season pass for Dark Souls 3 for $10. No, thank you. I like to keep my sanity, please. Dead Island Definitive Edition. Now, I didn't play the other Dead Island game. I played the first one, and it wasn't like, the remastered one, but I actually had a lot of fun with that game. I remember buying, I believe Uncharted and Dead Island at the same time, and I was expecting to just play Dead Island for 5 minutes and then go over to Uncharted. And I gotta say that I got hooked on the first Dead Island. I could not stop playing it. Uncharted had to take a back seat to this game for a while. So I would say if you've never played a Dead Island game for $16 and you get both of them, I would say go for it. It's really, really good. It's a lot more funner than you would think it is. Very, very, I don't know. That's about the best way I can put it. It's fun. It's surprisingly fun. Dead Rising 4 for $16. I've heard really good things about this. So that might be something else that I'm super interested in. Okay, so fair enough. 16 bucks. That's actually, I think that's a pretty good deal for that. I think I haven't seen it lower than that. So 16 bucks, that actually might be something that I jump on because I've heard good things about it. I only played the first Dead Rising and it kind of turned me off with the whole time mechanics, but I've heard that that's kind of erased in this one. So this might be something that I look into. Here we got some more season pass and another edition. So if that is your fancy, go right for it. Deadlight. Director's cut, $3. Could be worth checking out. That actually could be worth checking out for $3. Defense Grid 2, got nothing on that. Destiny 2, I actually really want to know the price on that because I'm a huge Destiny fan. I would really like to know what they're selling that for. And I would say if it's 30 bucks and you haven't played, if this game is $30 and you have not played Destiny 2 yet, fix it, okay? If you're turned off completely by Destiny 1 and you don't even want to give Destiny 2 another chance, okay, fair enough. I'm a fan, so I will speak on it from my point that I love it. I think it's great. I will say that I'm getting a little run down with it, but hey, DLC is coming out on December 5th. It looks amazing. So I would say if that's around 30 bucks, I would definitely grab it. Yeah, just go for it, man. Destiny 2 is the shiznite. All right. I actually have this game, and it's another game that I haven't played, and I'm still shopping for games. I don't know how much this is going for. I think I got it when it was like 20 bucks on a sale. So if this is around 20 bucks, I've heard great things about it. I never played any of them. I kind of wanted to play the first one before I played this one, but I have heard great things about it. That's why I picked it up. But once again, just haven't found that right time to start playing it. And of course, there's some special editions. Dirt 4. I never played any of the dirt racing games, so for 30 bucks, if you've been waiting for a price on it, or a price drop on it, so be it. I never played any of the dirt games. I haven't heard anything bad about them. I actually think I've heard a few good things about it, so that might be worth something. Dishonored Definitive Edition, the Death of Something Edition, the Death of Something Edition, and here we go with just a regular one. All right, 20 bucks. I actually really enjoyed the first Dishonored. I never finished it because I think just more games came out and I just kind of got bored with it. But it's really good for what's there. I heard this one's pretty good. So if that was something you're looking for, it's 20 bucks now. The Disney Afternoon Collection, $8. I think this is like a lot of old school games that were like on the NES or something like that. So if that suits your fancy, you get a couple of Disney games in there for $8. Okay, moving on. Disneyland Adventures, I got nothing on that, but it's 20 bucks. The Division is $15. The Division is still $15, man. That shit ain't free by now. Is there people still playing that game? I guess people were probably saying like, people still playing Destiny. I was interested in this game when it first came out, and I had a buddy at work who was playing it like crazy and was telling me about it. It's great, but it just never really set in for me. So I got nothing on it, but I have heard that it's good. So if you've been waiting on a decent price for it, I don't think I've ever seen it that low actually. So might be a time to pick it up. Doodle God Ultimate Edition, the Ultimate Edition. It's the Ultimate Edition. $4, got nothing on that. Doom, I don't know how much this is going for. It can't be much at this point because I already have this on the Xbox. I would say if it's $10 and you've never played it, or 15, or I would say 20. I would say this game is going to get below 20 pretty soon, with it going to Switch and other things like that. But $10, if it's around 10 or 15, definitely go for it. Doom is amazing. I loved it. I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was amazing. But anyway, moving on. Dragon Age Inquisition, $10. Don't really know much about this game, so I can't speak on it. So, but anyway, it's $10. Dragon Ball Xenoverse is $12. Actually, the next one is right over here, $35 for number 2. I will say that I have this one on PS4. I actually really had a lot of fun with it. I thought it was a lot of fun. Like surprisingly a lot of fun. I actually spent a lot of time with it. If you're really trying to, maybe you're interested in the Xenoverse thing, I would definitely start with the first one. It being $12 on top of that. You actually might have a lot of fun. It is kind of typical Dragon Ball Z game. Not like that Dragon Ball Z Fighter game that's coming out, but this one is actually surprisingly very well done. And I have not played the second one, but for $35, I really can't speak. I think it's more of the same. So if you really like the first one, you've been looking for a good price for this one, then there you go. Or you can get both of them for $50, so that's actually not bad. I would say if you really want to get this game and really dive into it, I don't think you'd really be super disappointed with it. It's actually pretty decent. So for $50, there you go. Dreamfall Chapters, I got nothing on that. No idea what that is. Dying Light, The Following, 20 bucks. I will say I played Dying Light. I actually really had a lot of fun with that as well. 20 bucks, I don't know about that. You probably find that pretty cheap, I would say, very, very soon. Elder Scrolls Online, 10 bucks. That game was never for me. I did try the first one, so this is the online edition. So if you've been looking for a decent price on this, I would say go for it. Maybe. I don't know if it's your cup of tea. The first one just wasn't for me. Enter the Gungeon. I think this was free 1 month, I believe. Could be mistaken. So I really don't know what it is. I haven't played it. Escapist. This game just is always on sale. So I would say if you don't want to spend $5 on it now, I'm pretty sure you can spend $5 on it later, because that's probably the price it's going to be. And here we go with some more Elder Scrolls stuff. I really can't speak on these things because I don't play them, but here are the prices for them: 30, 20, 30, 30, and 40 for like 8 different editions. I mean, how many different editions does a game need to be? Nah, whatever. Now, The Evil Within is $6.60. If you have been looking to get in the series, if you've seen the second one come out and you're interested in maybe getting into this, dude, $6.60 is completely justifiable for this game. Very, very good. Very well done. I really enjoyed it. I would definitely suggest picking this up. Survival horror is what it's all about. Conserving your ammo, etc., with a crazy tone. Over the shoulder, third person like Resident Evil 4. Fantastic game. I can't suggest it enough. I mean, for $6.60, dude, jump on that immediately. Evolve was a free game, I think, at some point. I mean, it's an online game. I mean, you probably might even having a hard time finding matches with a game. I could be wrong. There might be a cult following with it, but I don't think that I think it was a little difficult for me to even find people to play with when I was playing it, and I got it for free. No, maybe it wasn't free. Maybe it was like $10 or something like that. But I didn't enjoy it. It wasn't for me. F1 2017, $35.99. I got nothing on that. Fable Fortune. Once again, I got nothing on that. Fallout 4, I don't know what the price is on that, but if you've never played a Fallout game or you want to play Fallout 4, and I think this is probably maybe around $15. I would hope that it is on here. Could be a little bit more. I can't see it because this is what I have it on. It's my Xbox. It won't show me the price. The Fallout 4 was amazing. I really, really enjoyed it. But I will say that it's another one of those games that just never ends. If you're looking to complete this game, good luck. It's going to take you a long time. That's not a bad thing. Fallout 4 Game of the Year, I would suggest maybe going down that road if that's another way that you want to play it, because you get all the DLC with it, etc., etc. So if there's something that you want to get one game and invest a lot of time in it and a lot of hours in it, I would definitely suggest going that route. Here's all the individual season passes for Fallout 4. I never really got into DLC because, Fallout 4 was already a beast on its own, so just too many games come out and it's hard for me to commit to one. I know that sounds crazy coming from someone who plays Overwatch and like Destiny 2 like crazy, but still, I just really like those games. Far Cry 4, I actually have that. I don't remember how much I paid for it. Those games just aren't for me. So if that's something you're looking for, I would say it's probably around $10. And if you're looking for a Far Cry game and you like the other ones, $10 may be justifiable. Primal's $20. I think that's more of the same with just a different tone and atmosphere with, ancient cavemen and animals and stuff like that. So once again, $20 could be justifiable to you, just not to me. Here we have some more sports games. I'm just going to kind of skip over these. I mean, these are just not for me. I really can't speak about them. Final Fantasy 15, the digital premium edition, $30. Final Fantasy 15 is $20. I have actually really wanted to play this game for a while. I've heard it was actually really good. $20, it might be something I have to hop on. I don't think I've seen it hit that low yet, so that actually might be something that I pick up, but we'll see. Jesus, these deals are gonna ruin my life. The Flame in the Flood, I got nothing on that. For Honor, is anybody still playing this game? I'm sure there is, but I mean, I've heard this game went decline very quickly. When it came out, I heard some good things about it from people. I mean, the reviews kind of trashed it, but people who were actually playing it told me it wasn't that bad. But it's now down to $24, and how is it still $60? Maybe it's a lot better than what I thought it was. Forza Horizon 3, a whole bunch of different editions, but the standard edition is $24. That's the only one I can really suggest. That looks like a good deal to you. Maybe jump on it, not for me. Fury for $10. I played Fury. Fury's pretty cool. Fury was all right. I think it was a free game on PS4 at one time. I think, or maybe it was on sale for super cheap. I think that might have been the reason I picked it up. But it was pretty cool. It was really different and then kind of inventive. It's kind of like straight up boss battles. That's it, like something like Cuphead. There's no like stages. It's like literally just like one boss that you kind of have to master, etc., etc. So it was pretty cool for $10. I would say that might be worth checking out. Game of Thrones, the Telltale game, $5 for the whole thing. Hey, there you go. I mean, if you're looking for a decent price on that. $5 doesn't seem too bad. Telltale 2. I'm not into Game of Thrones, so if you're looking for that, hey, $5. Gears of War 4. Geez, I want to know the price on that. The Ultimate Edition is $38, so I would say it's probably around $20. Definitely go for that. If you haven't played it, or any Gears of War game, or you haven't played 4 yet, Gears of War 4 was awesome. It was really amazing. I would definitely go for that for $20. Ultimate Edition is $10. I have like 2 versions of that on PC and on my Xbox as well. $10, yeah. If you've never played, if you want to start the Gears of War series, the first one I think is probably the best out of all of them. And for $10, if you haven't played it in a while, because this is the updated version, I would say go for it. Get Even, I got nothing on that. Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, $30. If that's for you, jump on it. I don't know what the hell this is all about. If you do, good for you. It looks like we're just kind of diving into a lot of the DLC and things to put on your credit card and Grand Theft Auto 5 and just some more stuff. Okay, here we go. Halo Wars Definitive Edition, $10. First one was pretty good. Maybe with some updated graphics, it might be worth checking out if you never played the first one. It was okay. Just not really my, real-time strategy games just aren't my cup of tea. Halo Wars 2 is $20. Look, I'm a huge Halo fan, huge. Halo Wars 2 is the only Halo game that I have not bought. I'm just not into those type of games. I mean, I would really like to see the story, but that's something I could probably YouTube if I really wanted to see it. Has Been Heroes. I got nothing on that. We got a family fun pack. I got nothing on that. Homefront, The Revolution, the standard edition is, I believe that's it right there. I guess it would be this one. $10. Not for me. Human Fall Flat. I've heard this is like a hilarious game, but once again, just something else that I'm not super into. The Inner World, Infinite Minigolf. It's a bunch of just crappy games that I'm gonna skip over. Just Cause 3, I believe, was free at some point. Maybe on PS4. Could be wrong on that. That's another game that I have that I just have not jumped into, but I've heard that it's actually really good. Huge open world thing just to play around with, do mission objectives. So $12 actually might be very justifiable for that. Just Dance 2018. Yeah, no thank you. Killer Instinct Definitive Edition. I have this, but I don't have the Definitive Edition, so I don't have all the characters. So that might be worth checking out if you want to get all the characters. It's a decently fun fighting game. For $20, I think it's still a little outrageous. I think it should be something around 10 at this point. But Guana, this is another game that I've actually wanted to play, and for $10 might be the time to get it. It's kind of a walking sim, like, creepy story behind it, etc., etc. But I like things like that, so this actually might be really good for me for $10. Something that might be on the wish list, we'll see. Lara Croft and the Temple of some shit, Osiris, I believe it says. Don't know how much it is. This is the $4.35, whatever. Oh, I actually have this. Another one of those free games I think I picked up but I never played. Late Shift. I actually saw somebody playing this on YouTube. I think it's like a what do you call, with the real actors and et cetera, where you make the decisions and stuff like that. That looks pretty interesting, actually. Lego City Undercover, $20. Those Lego games are just very overpriced for, I think, not too much there. But hey, kids might like them. I don't know, or somebody out there likes them. Just not for me. Let Them Come, $5.35. Got nothing on that. Life is Strange. I've heard this is not bad. Might be worth checking out for $5 to finally see what it's all about. Little Nightmares. This actually looks pretty cool. $12 actually might be time that I actually play it. Actually, $12. I actually think it looks pretty cool. So we'll see. $12. I think that might be a justifiable price there. Lords of the Fallen. Now, I think I have this on PS4. Once again, another game that I got that I haven't booted up yet. But I think this is like something along the lines of Dark Souls, but definitely not as difficult, but something in like that kind of playstyle. $6 and $9. Hey, $6 might be worth some time. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time. This was a free game, actually, at some point. Once again, it's something else that I haven't played, but it's like, kind of like 4-player co-op, and you're in space, and everybody controls like one part of this ship to complete the mission. So it looks kind of cool. It seems like it'd be like a really fun game to play with friends. Madden, skipping over this sports title, not for me. Mafia 3. If you're a huge Grand Theft Auto fan and you're looking for a similar game with a little break from it, with very similar tone, etc., etc., $16 might not be bad for it. I haven't played it, but I think that's pretty much the premise of it. Mages of Australia. I got nothing on that. Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. That motherfucker. $40.19. I still can't justify it, man. I still can't. I still want to play it, don't get me wrong, but me and Marvel vs. Capcom got a beef. But anyway, $40 is the going price for it. If you want to pay more for a digital edition, $70. Guardians of the Galaxy, $10. Still, once again, not for me. I like Guardians of the Galaxy, but just the Telltale games, I'm just kind of not into those right now. Mass Effect Andromeda is $16. Not bad, not bad. Might be something else I put on my wish list. Mega Man Legacy, you get both of them for about $20. If you're a huge Mega Man fan, that might be a huge. I like Mega Man, but I don't look at myself going back and play some of the 2D ones. But hey, you get both of them for $20. I don't think that's a bad deal. Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom. I don't know. I can't really see if this is the definitive edition. But I played quite a bit of this game. Not all of it. I haven't beaten it, but the most part that I played of it was very enjoyable, very good. Not really into stealth. I know you can kind of play it both ways, but I think you kind of have to play it stealth most of the time, despite what they say. But $20. $20. I would say get the standard one. You could probably get that for around $8 just to see if you like what's there. Micro Machines World Series. I got nothing on that. Mighty Number 9. I believe I have this on PS4. $5. $5. Okay, not bad. That might be worth your time. I know it had a lot of flack around this game, but etc., etc. $5 for that, I don't think is too terribly bad. Minecraft Story Mode. I do not play Minecraft. I cannot speak on any of these, but the story mode, the first one is $6. That could be something great for you or for your kids if they're into that stuff. Mirror's Edge is $5. Oh, okay, $5. I like the first one. Not enough to play the second one, but $5 might be justifiable for that to see what's there. All right, now we got the Mortal Kombat. $8. $8. That might be the cheapest I've seen that game. That might be worth a pick up there. Okay, fair enough. You get the combat pack with some more characters for $10. So for $18, you're kind of getting almost a complete set of everything. That might be worth your time. Mountain Blade Warband. Got nothing on that. Murdered. I played Murdered. It was interesting enough. I would say if it's around $5, it might be worth your time. I would say it's not really too much worth more than that. More than $5 for sure. Valor vs. Stand. I got nothing on that. Naruto. I don't know, dude. I don't follow Naruto. I can't speak too much on it. 2K18, the Legendary Edition, Legend Edition, $60. Yay. All right, some more sports games. Once again, I'm gonna skip over these. Necropolis. Don't know what that is. $7.50. Has a cool name, so I might need to check that out and see what it's about. But anyway, moving on. Need for Speed Payback is already $35, man. That just came out, dude. But I've heard pretty bad things about it, and I'm a huge Need for Speed fan, not in recent years, but in past years. So kind of disappointing to hear the reviews about it, but I know you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But I will say that my past experiences with Need for Speed games have not been great. Here's some more just tack on things for some game that I have no idea what it's about. Hockey game. NHL 18, once again, not for me. Moving on. One Piece, once again, that's another thing that I'm just not into. Ori and the Blind Forest, I've heard is great. I've heard is really, really good. $10, yeah, okay. That might be something to add to your wish list. I've heard great things about it. I heard it's a little difficult, but there's nothing wrong with that. But I've heard great things about it. Overwatch Game of the Year Edition. Buy it! Okay, whatever. Everyone knows I like Overwatch a lot. So I will say that for $30, it's hard to find this game at a decent price. So I will say for $30, If you've never experienced Overwatch yet, I would definitely give it a try. You might be very pleasantly surprised at how much fun it is. Anyway, moving on. We got Pac-Man Champions. I got nothing on that. Path of Exile. Once again, got nothing on that. This Payday game is always floating around on sale here and there. So if you don't grab it now, I'm sure it'll be on sale again at some point. Multiplayer content pack. Got nothing on that. Pinball FX3. Something blah, blah, blah. Got nothing on this stuff. Nothing on this pinball stuff. Rush, a Disney Pixar something, $20. Yeah, we'll go ahead and skip over that too. Got nothing on these two games. Prey. Now, if I did play Prey, I played quite a bit of Prey. I never finished it. I've got like ADD or something, man. I can't concentrate on things for too long. But anyway, I did like this game. It's actually very well done. Very creepy, different atmosphere. I liked it. It really reminded me of like Doom. It reminded me a lot of Half-Life. It reminded me a lot of, what's another game I can compare it to? I know those two for sure. I think there's another reference in there I could make, but I can't think of it off the top of my head. But this game was actually really good. If I would say it's $10, I would definitely say try it out. It's pretty cool. It's not super unique, but it's kind of unique. No idea what this Pro Evolution thing is. Project Cars 2. I got nothing on that. Too many racing games on this thing, man. Prototype. I never played either one of these, so I really can't speak on them. But I know they're like, open world. Jump over this and climb buildings really quick and super overpowered something in a city, something like that. Plants vs. Zombies, Garden Warfare 2, $8. I actually say the time that I spent with that game was a lot of fun, but I think you can get this free on EA Access, so a lot of people might not be picking that up. A lot of people, I think, have EA Access. For $8 though, this game was surprisingly a lot of fun. I was not thinking I was going to enjoy it, but I actually enjoyed it a lot. It was pretty cool. And Quantum Break, $20, man. That game's still too much for me. I actually do want to try this out. I think it's pretty cool because I actually really like the Alan Wake game, and I know this is made by the same people, blah blah blah. So I know it's kind of similar, not not the story mode or anything like that, but kind of the gameplay. I know it's a little bit unique like that. So it seems interesting to me, but not for $20. Not for sure, not for $20. Rainbow Six. I don't really play these games. I did way back in the day. I own this because I think it was free at some point, but I still haven't played it. Rayman Legends was awesome, dude. So cool, so cool. $5, definitely play that. Rayman Legends is so cool, man. The whole levels are awesome. The music is awesome. I had a blast playing that. $5, that's definitely justifiable. Recore, I want to play this game. It seems really cool. I don't know why it keeps catching my eye, man. I really want to play it. I don't know what the deal is. I know it's free with the Game Pass, but I don't have the Game Pass. But I want to pick that up at some point. Hopefully if it's around $5, I might pick that up. If it's like 10, I still might have to. Well, maybe 10 might be justifiable. I don't know. It looks really cool. It looks cool. Resident Evil 7 is $30. Resident Evil 7 is fantastic, amazing survival horror game. It is fantastic. $30, go for it. Go for it. That's all I can say. Go for it. We have the banned footage here for $7 and $10. I have not played these, so that might be something I need to add to my wish list as well. Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider. I don't know how much the price is on it. That was another great game. I'm pretty sure everybody's played that at that point, but if you haven't, I definitely would. The gameplay, I think, is a little sloppy, but the story's pretty decent. Rock Band, don't play any of those. Roblox, my kids are all into this Roblox things. Anyway, more Rock Band stuff. Rocket League, I keep saying that I own this game, but I don't. Every time I try to boot it up, it says it doesn't play. But anyway, I've never even played Rocket League. I know, blasphemy. I need to try it out, but I've heard it's a hell of a lot of fun. Moving on, you got some deals or some add-ons for that. Rise, $7.50. Yes, $7.50 is definitely justifiable here. This game was really, really good. It was a launch title with the Xbox One. I think it got looked over quite a bit, but I would say that it's very good. It's very fun. I would definitely check it out. Saints Row 4 Re-elected, $7.50. And you get Out of Hell. Yeah, definitely. Get Out of Hell was a hell of a lot of fun. I didn't play the Saints Row Re-elected, even though I should have at this point because it's on sale like every other week. But Get Out of Hell, that being in there, Get Out of Hell is a lot of fun. Surprisingly, a lot of fun. You get Saints Row, Get Out of Hell, and Metro All Redo. for $13.75. Now I will say Get Out of Hell is the only thing that I really enjoyed out of the Saints Row thing here, but Metro redo, oh man, those Metro games were dark, they were cool, I liked them. They're really super glitchy, but if you can look past that, those are two solid first-person shooter games with a great story. So I would definitely check this out if you're looking for, you know, a good combo with a lot of games. There's a lot of content in here. I would definitely check that out. All right, Scream Ride, I got nothing on that. Serial Cleaner, got nothing on that. The Sexy Brutale, once again, nothing on that. Skyrim's not for me, guys. I tried it, but it just didn't work out for me. Sleeping Dogs, I actually have this. It was a free game, if I'm not mistaken. I played it, not the definitive edition. I think I have it on my Xbox 360. Grand Theft Auto, all the ways. You know, you're a cop, blah, blah, blah. Get into the underground world. It's another Grand Theft Auto type game, or sandbox open world game. I actually didn't hate it, but, you know, it just wasn't doing it for me. Slender the Arrival, if you're looking to bore yourself to sleep, yeah, go ahead and go for that. That game's not scary in the slightest. Sniper Elite 3, I don't have too much to say on that. I haven't played it. Songbringer, don't know what that is either. There's, I think, the Deluxe Edition for $62.99. Have at it if you'd like to. Here's some Star Trek, something, I don't know. State of Care Year 1, $7.50. Not for me. $7.50. Nah, I can pass on that. Haven't played it, but I just don't really have too much interest in it, to be honest with you. Steep is $20. People were really comparing this to like that 1080 snowboarding game on Nintendo 64 or whatever. If you can't just your fancy, maybe for you, not for me, just not my thing. Strider, this game's actually a lot of fun. I have this on PS4, $3.75. I would definitely pick that up for $3.75. That's a lot of fun right there. Sunset Overdrive, I'm pretty sure everybody's played this at this point, but if you haven't, if it's around $5 to $10, I would pick it up. It's a lot of fun. I would take that back. It's a hell of a lot of fun. It's completely out there. The whole story, the gameplay, etc., etc. It's very different, and there's nothing wrong with that. The weapons are insane, the gameplay is completely insane, the enemies are insane, the game is just insane. That's the best way I can put it, but it's a lot of fun. $12 for the definitive edition or deluxe edition. I would say it's definitely around $5. And for $5, yeah, I would definitely go for that. Super Combo Man, I got nothing on that. Siberia 3, no, not too much. Tacoma, don't know. Tales from the Borderlands, this is free. I think this is a free game this month. Okay, so it's free if you have gold. So there you go. Tekken 7 is $35.99. Not a huge Tekken fan, so $35.99 might be adjustable price for you if you're looking to get into it. You can get pretty much most of the Telltale games for $44. Not bad. That'll keep you busy for quite some time for sure. Let's see. You get the Walking Dead ones, and you get 7 Days to Live, all for $22 if you're looking for a zombie experience for a while. The Telltale games I can definitely suggest. Those were all pretty good, except for the Michonne one. I didn't play that one, but the 7 Days to Die, we talked about that already. Thief for $4, I got nothing on that. Thimbleweed Park, nothing on that. Nothing on that. Titanfall 2 Ultimate Edition for $20. Yeah, you can go ahead and pass on that and find the regular edition for $10. It's definitely worth $20. I would even say the regular edition is worth $20. It was a great game, but at this point now you can definitely get it for $10, and it's definitely worth that. Battlefield 1 and Titan 2, they keep packaging these games together. I would say both of them are great. Titanfall 2 is definitely way better, in my opinion, than Battlefield 1. But for $40, if you want to get both of those deluxe editions of those games, have at it. Tokyo 42, I got nothing on that. Tomb Raider Definitive Edition. That game was a lot of fun, $7.50. If you never played the first one, you may want to play the second one and want to play the first one first, $7.50. Absolutely try it out. It's a lot of fun. I would even say this one's better than the second one for sure. Typo Man, I've seen a video for this game, I think, when I was browsing Steam. Looks kind of weird, but might be some fun in there to be had. This UFC game, got nothing on that. Got nothing on this. Virginia, got nothing on that. All right, the Walking Dead games, yes, absolutely. These are fantastic. If you're a Walking Dead fan, I'm pretty sure you've played them already, but if you haven't, even if you don't know much about the Walking Dead, you don't really have to. Both of these games are amazing on their own. The Michonne, $4.50. Might have to get that. I might have to get that. Let's see. Watch Dogs 2 is $20 now. I have the first one. I still haven't played it, so I need to get around to doing that first. So this can definitely wait for me. The Witcher 3 is $20. Oh man, that game's gonna like make me fucking play that shit for. I've heard that game is super long, but I've heard it's great. So $20 I think is a decent price for it. It seems to go on sale quite often nowadays, so I don't think that if you don't buy it now, you wouldn't have a hard time in the future picking it up for also a pretty good sale. The Wolf Among Us is $6.25. Wolfenstein 2, the deluxe edition, $40. You can get the regular for $30, like we were talking about earlier. So I would definitely not be paying $10 more for basically nothing. The New Order is $10. The Old Blood is $10. Okay, for $20, if you really want to play the first Wolfensteins, $20 for both of these, or $10 on their own. They're both great. They're both fantastic. I would suggest picking up either one of those if you haven't. Or you can get them, it looks like it's bundled together here for $15 and save $5. I would definitely go that route for sure. Both of those games are roughly around 10 to 12 hours each, if I'm not mistaken, and a lot of fun every moment of the way through. I have no idea what this stuff's about. Worms, I don't play those games. Some rally games, some wrestling, 2K, not for me. XCOM 2, I didn't play the first one, so I can't speak on this one because I haven't played this one either. And it looks like now we are kind of diving into the Xbox 360 games, which I'm not even going to look at these because they don't show the prices. Well, shit. There's a lot of games that I want to buy. A lot of games that I still need to finish, but there are lots of games that I just like having, knowing that I have something to fall back on and play, start up something, etc., etc. But I think I'm definitely out of this list. Definitely going to get Wolfenstein 2 because I've actually been wanting to get that game since it came out. $30 is a great price for me. There's a couple other ones in there that I think I'm pretty interested in, so I'm going to circle back through this list and have my credit card rate. Thanks a lot, Black Friday sale. But anyway, once again, thanks for you for watching this video. Much obliged. I appreciate it. It's Kamikaze Soundwaves, and I will check you out in the next one. Later.
When you fall in love,